you. They can't stop you.
Welcome, everyone. A little extra excitement for you tonight. It's the first game of the NBA Cup. Brian Anderson here with you, alongside Grant Hill and Coach Dan Van Gundy, and the fourth member of our crew, Allie LaForce, reporting from the sidelines. Now that we're into November, let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaking out. You look at the Bulls, it's a long season, but right now they're in great position, holding that prize top spot. And check it out, Cleveland. They're 10th overall in the conference.
Well, I think for Cleveland, they've looked simply average so far. And that's shocking when you consider how good they were last year.
Well, it's easy for an elite team to be a little complacent at this point. And that's when your star players need to lead by example and pick up the effort level and the intensity.
So let's take a look at the Chicago Bulls starting lineup. MP is out there with Josh Giddey. Then there's Kevin Huerter. Then it's Buzelis. And it's Vucevic in at center, filling out the middle. And for Cleveland, Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. And it's Hunter in at the 3. Well, guys, you can't look at this team and not get into the topic of MP. He's been a very vocal and driving force for his squad. And he's made it known that he's got his sights set on winning the NBA Cup this season.
You gotta love how that just ramps up his teammates, the coaching staff, and even us at the broadcast table. But seriously, I'm gonna be looking at how tough each of these group stage games are for MP. He and his guys aren't the only team with their sights set on the NBA Cup this season.
And for an update on MP, let's send it over to Allie.
Hey, BA. Well, no surprise, MP is on a mission to bring home the NBA Cup, telling me I want to be a part of a winning legacy. That's my main goal in any competition I'm in. Victories come first. All the individual stuff comes later. Would you expect anything less from MP, Brian?
Nope, we sure wouldn't. And this guy is all in. And with this being the first game of their NBA Cup campaign, the goal is to make it out of the group stage.
Yeah, BA. We get 4 teams in each conference that make it. It's the 3 group winners plus a wild card. One thing to keep in mind, point differential could be key in advancing.
Now here's MP. Impressive scoring stats with around 27 points a game. Vucevic, the pass to MP. The Cavaliers pull it in. They're coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
I'll tell you what, once things started to go downhill, their performance plummeted. It wound up getting pretty ugly.
Yeah, they just committed too many mistakes at both ends. But credit their opponent for being disruptive.
Here's Wilson after the basket by Cleveland. It's Huerter on the wing. Back to MP. Clock at 6. From downtown, drains the triple.
Yeah, very accurate shot by MP. He must have been drilling these since a young age.
The Cavaliers have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Grant, the Cavs making the playoffs the last 2 years. A big deal in Cleveland.
Well, outside of years with LeBron on the roster, they hadn't made the postseason since 1998. But this group of Cavaliers are making their own history now.
Mitchell misses. Mitchell's gone 1 for 3 from the field here. Pass to Giddey. MP left side. Oh, trying his luck from deep. Mobley grabs the board. Cleveland has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Back to Garland. And he lobs it up top. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Garland. And when you talk about efficiency, these are the guys that come to mind. Here are the league's best shooters so far. MP third.
He's been fantastic scoring the ball, shooting it at a high clip.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Strus, he's checked in for Cleveland. And a change for the Bulls. Collins, he's checked in for Vucevic. And Chicago has possession. MP outside. It's Herder on the wing.
2 minutes remaining in the
MP outside.
2 minutes.
Lays it up and banks it in. Wilson's got 5 now.
Strong work down low from MP. He doesn't let aggressive defense throw him off his game.
Mobley finds Garland. Now here's Mitchell. And it's MP with a rebound.
Well, you can tell he's forcing things a bit at the moment. He's been trying to get it going, but this hasn't been his quarter.
From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Wilson's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Well, MP was ready to shoot, so they got him the ball. It's that simple.
The drive by Garland. Pass to Allen. Shoots over Collins. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Bulls leading by 4. MP with it. Strus covering. MP outside. That's good. For the day, he's 4 for 6.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
There's 53 seconds left to play in the first. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Here's Garland. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Slithery inside. Garland has that short area quickness.
Wilson passes to Herder. MP against Mitchell. Collins outside. Nice D from Allen.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
And the shot is good by Garland.
Well, if you give Garland even the slightest lane, you can be sure that he's going to take it right to the rim.
Now MP, coming off a terrific game against New York. This one for 3. The shot no good. And at the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. It's the Bulls. They lead by 2. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. And it's been a pretty even game. Group substitution here for Cleveland. Wade, he's checked in for Thompson. Hunter comes in for Mobley. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Strus. And Darius Garland subbed in for Jerome. Cleveland has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. Dean Wade is out there with DeAndre Hunter. And it's Okoro in at the small forward. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs. After undergoing 3 ankle surgeries in 10 months in 2020 and 2021, Coach Zach Collins has bounced back amazingly.
He really has, Brian. And the injuries have really been the only problem for Zach Collins. He's got size, skill, and toughness. This guy is a very effective player when he's healthy.
His story is inspirational.
It is indeed.
Mitchell has everything, including that three-point shot.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
The Cavaliers are having success. Point guard Darius Garland said, "We're building something here and we've come a long way. It feels amazing having our own legacy. We're just trying to keep it going. The whole city is behind us." And Brian, they know there's still work to do.
And they've got no problem with that, Allie. Thank you.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
He's been just a little off the mark tonight. Really the story of the game so far.
Here's MP. Muscling it home, MP.
Yeah, it's so rewarding as a coach to see a young guy like MP succeeding like this on the offensive end.
From the wing, Garland, no good.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally in sync.
Here's MP. Cavaliers with a rebound.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Nice, confident stroke for Mitchell, setting an example for his guys.
MP with it. He's got 13. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. That one on Mitchell.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Chicago shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. And that one misses. He's off on the second. Outside Hunter. 2 on the clock. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Chicago ahead, leading by 4. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Hey folks, we know you're anxious for the first half breakdown, but a surprise start to the show is only fitting with some early season power rankings.
Well, right now for Chicago, they're sitting on the top of their division. Can't ask for more than that as a fan, and it feels like they're getting better as the season goes on.
And let's take a look back at the first half. The Bulls are in a close one.
Without the points they've gotten off the bench, this game wouldn't be as close as it is. Can you count on that in the second half? It's debatable, man.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see who's in the game for them down the stretch. And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. MP really making a difference here.
What makes him an exciting player is the ultra-aggressive mindset that we saw over and over in the first half.
Yeah, he hasn't been settling. He's getting to the rim, and that's him at his best.
You were there, Stan, in Miami at the inception of Heat culture. Give us a taste of it.
Well, it's a little bit overblown in one way, in that everyone basically wants people who work hard and get in shape and compete. The difference maybe with the Heat is they just have a lower tolerance for players who don't meet their standards.
Second half underway. Here's who Billy Donovan's got on the floor. Who's Ellis out there with Nikola Vucevic. Then it's Josh Giddey. Then it's MP. And it's Herder in at the small forward position. And so here is Chicago. The Cavs getting their last shot to go. Outside Herder. Back to MP. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Throws it up high. The shot no good.
That could have been an easy pass and finish. Not really sure what went wrong.
Yeah, that just comes down to the timing being off between those two guys.
Back to MP. Nice job by MP converting in tight.
Yeah, MP capitalizing on being so close to the hoop.
Stan, it's hard to believe, but the Bulls have not won a playoff series since 2015.
Well, look, Brian, it's hard to win in this league. And when you're rebuilding, trying to find the mix that'll get you over the top is a difficult chore.
Long way from those Michael Jordan glory days. To the wing on the left. He tries for three. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mobley's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Cavaliers trail by 6. Pass to Mitchell. Cleveland again missing.
And with that miss, they're just 1 for 4 to start the third quarter.
Wilson, no good. And here's Mitchell. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. And at home for the next game, it'll be Charlotte pulling in to face him. That'll be the second and last game of a quick homestand. Bulls leading by 6. And here's MP. 17 points in the game. Inside, here's Vucevic. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Vucevic has got 7.
They have no answer defensively inside.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Mobley, a screen on Herder. Hunter passes to Mobley. And is blocked.
When it comes to contesting shots, Buzelis is showing us that he's got great timing.
Pass to Giddey. Back to MP. Oh, MP gets it through the tight D inside.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Garland, the pass to Mobley. And here's Hunter. Mobley on a screen. They still need this. Cleveland again missing.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
MP inside. Check by Mitchell. Wilson. It's Giddey on the wing. Yet to see a basket. MP buries the triple.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Cavaliers trail by 13. And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
Let's give it up for your Cavs powerhouse.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Strus has checked in. Chicago making some changes. Checked in for Strus.
Be up on them. Don't let them breathe, all right?
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. And it's Hunter in at the 3, the small forward. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs. Giddey finds MP. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Now here's Vucevic. There's the 3. That's good from Giddey. On the assist by Vucevic. Giddey's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Cavaliers trail by 18. Here's Mitchell. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got his 6th rebound on the night. MP scanning the floor. Pass to Buzelis. Here's MP. Goes up from the top of the key. Yep, that one goes. MP's got 24 points.
Well, the way MP runs screen and roll, you think he's been in this league for over a decade.
And here's Mobley. Mobley, a screen on Herter. And here's Hunter for 3. Sinks it from distance.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Outside Giddey. Pass to Wilson. 4-3. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Giddey. Giddey's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
Now here's MP to the inside. And that one is stuffed right through.
Okay now, Rook. Buzelis showing he can finish with some power.
Here in the 4th quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Now here's Garland. And one of the findings in a recent league report, Stan, back-to-backs, not a major risk for injury, it seems.
Well, you know, Brian, I had a player that I greatly respected tell me that his preference would be to play 41 back-to-backs during the year because then you get 2 days off in between games. That really what was harder was playing every other day and never getting a break of a couple of days. So, look, you have to play through a lot of different situations and things, but I think back-to-backs are certainly overestimated.
Interesting. Something to consider for sure. And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Bulls.
You can score without sharing the ball, but it can be a whole lot easier when guys are assisting one another.
Yeah, they were very patient. They were also unselfish, and ultimately, that's why they were so efficient.
And this will push their total wins for the year up to 11.
And once this game is all said and done, they'll have a healthy 2-0 lead in this season series.
And what a huge performance it was for MP.
A quality offensive outing. When you get it going like he did, I'll tell you, it's one of the best feelings in basketball.
Here's Wilson. From deep three-point land. Can't get it to fall. So it's the Bulls winning this one easily. And remember, tonight's win means they're 1-0 in the NBA Cup. A great start to the group stage.
Well, getting that first win under your belt is huge. They still have 3 games left, but they're in a great position going forward.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. We hope you enjoyed our broadcast. We'll see you next time.
Welcome in to the Jalen Murphy Show. I'm your host, Jalen Murphy. I know more about sports than you do.
That's debatable.
Watch your mouth, Russ. We've got a great show for you today, starting off with a brand new segment, Trash Talk Do's and Don'ts.
Oh, I'll start. Don't tell people how to trash talk when you were 7th man with a rickety jump shot and the handle of a precocious 4th grader.
Okay. Do keep your mouth shut if you spent most of your career waving towels at the end of the bench.
You know what? You've been selling me short since college, man. How about this? We could have won a championship, but you looked me off to take a double-team 30-footer at the buzzer, buddy.
For the last time, Russell, you weren't open.
I was open.
Guys,
I was open. I was wide open.
Just, if I may, can I just say, wowzers. I'm so looking forward to learning from both of you. And more data is always important, even when it's something as unquantifiable as trash talk.
Shut it, Toby!
Okay.
Let's start the segment. Don't trash talk if you can't back it up. There's nothing worse than...
Way to bring the effort tonight.